All for the same old tricks like the New York Knicks who want ball on the Heat.
What's going on, AWG family? We're bringing you back another reaction video. Today we're reacting to
the Liquid Death demonic drink. So I ain't gonna lie. So I'm not an energy drinker. Are you an energy drinker?
I've never had an energy drink in my life.
So when I first moved to Texas and I was in middle school, now put it back on our intro. When I was
Y'all hear the disappointment in his voice?
He was moving too quick.
He goes, okay.
So when I was in middle school, I had tried Monster for the first time. And Monster tastes like, even though I shouldn't know what it tastes like, it tasted like beer to me. So I was like, I'm not big of a Monster fan. I used to drink, I think it was like Kicking It or like
Kicking It.
It was like it was some type of drink. It was some type of energy drink, but it was like Mountain Dew or something like that. And that one was tastier or so. And a few years later, I think Liquid Death that came out. And when I heard Liquid Death, I was like, what is
Sound like Liquid Death.
No, I was thinking it was like another energy drink or something like that. And I'm not sure if they have energy drinks, but it's apparently just water. So apparently Liquid Death is the demonic drink. And we're going to be watching and reacting to this.
Liquid
Death.
Was veiled. Liquid Death is just completely in the open.
Hey,
because that's
they can't see the video.
Oh. First of all, I've had Liquid Death before.
You got the water?
Yeah. They also make tea.
I
think they make tea too. I've had it before. Because it looks like a beer. Whenever you look at it, it looks like a beer, and I remember I had bought it.
Look at it, it's sparkling.
I had bought it at a gas station once, with my friend.
Thinking it was beer.
And no, not thinking it was beer. I was like, this looks like a beer, but I was like, I want to try this because it says that it's like a tea. I was like, I've never heard of this tea before, so I want to try it. But this is interesting because I did not know this.
The time we're in. Liquid Death has a section on their website that says "Sell Your Soul." They have a country club, but in order to enter the country club, you have to
10 seconds of the video.
Now, where Monster was veiled, Liquid Death is just completely in the open because that's the time we're in. Liquid Death has a section on their website that says "Sell Your Soul." They have a country club, but in order to enter the country club, you have to sell your soul. Bill of sale for one eternal human soul. Join the 225,000 members who have legally sold their soul to a beverage company. Pay cash, sell my soul. And guess how much the country club membership costs? $125,000. I wonder what goes on when you buy that membership. So you think it's a joke until you end up in one of these satanic ritual parties. So you think it's a joke, you think it's parody and satire until you end up so deep in it that you're looking for help to get out. On their website it says, if you're wondering why you have strange nightmares, it's because one time we used a real witch to infuse real demons into the whole warehouse of our water. It was like a demon super spreader event for anyone who opened a can. Now these demons are everywhere and maybe even inside you. If you are somebody who doesn't see anything wrong with this, you might need to pray to the Lord on why you're not having any conviction. Because anyone with the Holy Spirit inside of them should be feeling some kind of conviction now. If not yet, this should do it. This is from now where Monster was veiled.
Yeah. So
I will never be drinking that ever again. That is.
So I've never drank it.
I have.
Actually, I think I've tasted it. I think I was talking to somebody about it, and they were like, "Yeah, it's just water." And I tried it one time, but
never again.
We just had a podcast. Sorry if my allergies are messing with me right now. We just had a podcast with bless me.
I said bless you.
I'm talking to them. We just had a podcast with our pastor.
Our next step pastor. He's our next step pastor. After you decide to give your life to Christ, essentially what he does is like talk about baptism. He does helps with starting point, stuff like that. That's what he is.
And on the podcast, we were talking about finances. And with that being said, I asked him a question on should we watch the things that we partake in, such as the products that we buy, businesses that we support, and the business that we support and things of that nature. And he said that he didn't basically say it didn't matter. He said that we should prioritize stewarding what we do well and glorifying the Lord. But when he said that, I was like, okay, that makes sense. And then I watched this video and it made me think, and it was like, there's so many products, and Pastor Sterling may not be too hip to what's going on in our generation, such as like clothing brands, music videos, like shoe companies, all of these things, where even in energy drinks and beverages that there is so much demonic entities being pushed, such as like even with Chrome Hearts, taking the cross and using it as a product and making millions of dollars off of it, but not glorifying the Lord, taking it as their own brand and portraying it as they made the cross or something like that. Clearly a demonic brand. There's multiple people that clearly have stated it's a demonic brand. The owner of Chrome Hearts is clearly demonic. Yet people that are Christians that believe in God are still buying their shirts and clothes and supporting their company. Now, I'm not just saying, go into a deep dive of every single business that you support and be like, do they support Jesus or do they support this? Because not every business has a rhetoric or a agenda that's being pushed. Some businesses just want to make money and make a good product. But when you look at something as in Liquid Death, that's clearly somewhat demonic.
You talking about somewhat crazy.
I'm not even saying. I mean,
somewhat is an understatement.
It is an understatement. It's a big understatement. It's clearly demonic, and people still support it. Now, there's this type of trend going on, and it's been going on for, I feel like, the past 10 years. Like, it's starting to slowly grow, where it's a trend to be demonic.
Yeah.
It's a trend to wear devil horns and wear this gothic clothing and listen to this gothic music.
Satanic music.
I've never understood it. Like, I used to listen to Lil Peep. I used to listen to Trippie Redd. I used to listen to X, even though I don't really put him in that same category as those other ones. I used to listen to Ian Dior. I used to listen to, y'all might know this one, Youngblood. That's very emo. These types of like emo gothic music and things like that, where it's like, oh, I'm gonna slit my wrist, I'm gonna off myself, stuff like that. It's like, there's so much demonic things being pushed. I think now in this generation, we should start taking a look at the owners of these companies and what they're pushing. And not just be like, oh yeah, I bought a PS5 controller. Who made the PS5 controller and who's producing the PS5? Like, not even things like that. But I mean, if you stumble upon something like Liquid Death, first off, then it's in the name. Now everybody's like, oh, it's just in the name, The one thing that I've learned, that I've heard multiple pastors and people that I feel have more wisdom within the Christianity faith, they say that the devil doesn't lie.
He doesn't.
They say the devil doesn't lie. So if the devil can't lie, that means that he has to tell you what he's doing. And if they're putting it in your face and clearly showing you these things are demonic and you're partaking in them, then whose fault is it? Because at the end of the day, when Lord comes down and goes, hey, why were you drinking Liquid Death? Like, that don't even sound right. And you're just like, I don't know. I just thought it was cool. I thought it was a drink. I don't know. It's like, come on.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think, because, the devil doesn't lie. He tells you the truth straight up. He just makes it sound good. Just like the video.
He deceived me. And the devil looking at you like, I told you what was going on.
Just like with Mexican OT, right? Like, all the stuff, like, it looked good. It looked great. He didn't lie about how he could, go party, go have all the girls, whatever the case may be. He didn't lie about it at all. Because you would get those things. But at the end, when you die, you don't get Jesus. He just didn't tell you the bad part. He just only told you the good part, or the part that sounded good, right? That's that. And then when you're like, oh, well, you didn't tell me this. You lied to me. I didn't lie to you. You just didn't listen. Like, I think that's like one of the biggest things, right? It's like, whenever whenever, like, let's say, like, we think of like masturbation or anything like that, right? The devil wants you to get distracted, look at women, and etc., and use your time to do that, right? And he's like, it's gonna feel good during that time. It's going to feel good, but he's not gonna tell you all of the, oh, you're gonna have regret, you're gonna start looking at other women whenever you're married, you're gonna start doing this, you're gonna start doing that. That he doesn't tell you all of that. But does that mean that he necessarily lied? No, he just didn't tell you all the bad things that are going to come with you doing such thing. And that's just how the devil works, because he if the devil has no authority over you, right? That God has given us authority to push the devil away, to call on the name of Jesus, and everything bows to Jesus, right? We have that authority. The word gives us that. Do I remember the verse? No, but the authority is given to us to push demons away and call on the name of Jesus, right? So the devil doesn't have that authority. The devil has no authority over us. The devil cannot tell us to do anything. The devil cannot make us do anything. He could only have different little add-ons. He can only tempt you with different little add-ons and make things sound good or whatever the case may be. Ultimately, it's your decision of falling into the temptation or not.
Honestly, going back to like bringing up Liquid Death and the trend of being demonic, I used to think, oh my God, why are all of these celebrities, as soon as they get some type of money, they start wearing these weird clothes, doing these weird things? And I used to be a spiritual person where I was in the conspiracy theories and all of that, where it's like the music is demonic. And these music videos you're watching and these artists that you're looking up to, they're all demonic, and they're doing the triangle and the two eyes and all of these things, and you're not in your face, blah 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 blah. And it's like, when I look and I see people that are like in this goth trend where they might not even know or care that they're doing something wrong, but they just want to feel special. And because personally, I know most people that drink Liquid Death is in the goth community. Why? Because Liquid Death, it's not a normal name.
It gives
of
off
a
that
drink.
vibe.
It gives off the vibe of death, and then the logo of Liquid Death is a skull. They have all of these demonic things on their website. They have all of this demonic merch, and a country club. A beverage drink has a country club for $125,000. Now, country clubs aren't cheap, so the price is not really the crazy thing. But it's the fact. Think about it: a beverage company has a country club. Why? And then I went to go look it up. Oh, you deleted it. You read. It was just me going to the link. If you read that right there, it says Liquid Death Country Club is temporarily closed for greens maintenance. After he makes this video. Literally right after.
Now where Monster was veiled, Liquid Death is... Now where Monster...
But I kind of want to read some of these comments. Liquid Death says, kill your thirst, but God says, whoever drinks of the water I give him will never thirst again.
Yeah.
My life only belongs to one person. This kind of threw me off. All I can do is trust Jesus. That kind of seems like I'm gonna still drink it.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
I would never understand why someone would drink something called Liquid Death. Well, they could be fluctuating the number. Bad. Well, we tried it. It's not a drink we're just drinking every single day. But
bro broke.
I did break. I was
legit broke. Like on camera, bro literally was like, get it.
I was trying to remember what I was gonna say. It's like, I will never understand why someone would drink something called Liquid Death. Yeah, it's in the name, bro. I don't even. There's really nothing much to say. Like, I was never a Monster drinker. I never really wanted to partake in any of those like demonic things. Like I said, I used to listen to Lil Peep and all those emo songs, but I just like songs that I liked. I wasn't really into that screamo goth. I'm gonna kill myself. I'm off myself. Yeah.
But you want to know the biggest thing for me in that, right, is that it's a certain audience. That certain audience of those people are typically, like, no offense to them, right? They don't have as much money. They don't have they're going through depression, or they're going through all of these things, right? It's a certain type of people that the devil can easily access, right? Because the devil the devil is going to tell them so many good things to get out of the situation that they're in, right? That he wants more people to feel what they feel. He wants more people to be depressed. He wants more, because you're easily influenced if you're depressed, right? Let's just say I'm a happy person. I'm a multimillionaire. I'm happy. And then some dude comes up to me and he's like, I can give you X, Y, and Z if you just sell your soul to this company and you slit your wrist. Da, 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 da. That person's gonna look at you like, crazy? Now, someone who's depressed or sad or whatever the case may be, right, comes up to you and he's like, look, I can get you out of your depression. I can get you a house. I can get you a car. I can I can do all these things for you. All you got to do is do this. Most likely that poor person is going to do it, right? And that's what the devil knows. The devil knows that the harder the position you are, the more you're easy to tempt, right? And that's why whenever there's tests, right, that God allows you to go through, right, your faith gets strengthened whenever you're in those low moments, right? Your faith gets strengthened whenever you call upon God, right? Because God will be there in your lowest moments. And after your strength gets stronger there, you already know your strength's going to be high at the top. You know, you're made in the valley. You're not made in the mountains, right? You're not made up there at the top. So God develops you in those valleys. But the people that, don't know Jesus, aren't Christian or whatever, that are depressed, the devil is like, oh, I can take over these people. I can build these people. And there are a lot of people within that scenario. So there's a lot of people that the devil's basically, it's like he's building an army of these people that are following him. And because he's promising these guys and these women these things that actually aren't wrong, but they're also not the full truth. It's not that he's lying to them. He's just promising them.
He's just hiding the truth.
He's just hiding the full truth. He's just giving them little
like
snippets.
When your ex said, I didn't lie to you. I just didn't tell you everything.
Yeah, like it's like you didn't tell me about John. You never asked. Like it's like you didn't ask. You didn't ask. It's like, what you mean I didn't ask?
Something to take away from this video though. We make these videos not to just sit up here and yap in y'all's ear. We make these videos because we want y'all to take something away from it, maybe understand something you didn't, or give clarity from things that we may have gained clarity from other people from. And for something to take away from this video is, I want, if you are following or supporting a business and they're not pushing a certain rhetoric in your face very boldly, and you're not really sure if they, believe in God or don't believe in God, and they might not even have a religion in that business corporation, then don't stress yourself out with like, oh, I support PlayStation. Are they devil worshippers? What I would say to take away from this video is, if it's clearly in your face, like Liquid Death, like the Boo trend, like personally, I don't listen to Lil Uzi Vert's music, but like everybody says that all of this stuff was demonic. Travis Scott, everybody says like that was a whole ritual, like things like that are clearly in your face. They're doing it for a reason.
And there's also these things that you need to look more into. Don't be blind,
right?
Right. If there's a lot of things that that seem innocent on the outside, whatever. That doesn't mean, like you said, doesn't mean like, oh my gosh, I have to go look at the PlayStation, I have to go look at everything I buy. If you want to do that, there's nothing against it. But
if you get conviction,
do it. But if it's something that's very clearly like, I don't know about this company, like what is, I don't know what's going on here. Like if
you get a weird conviction, you see something that's not right.
You see something that's not right. Like if freaking, sorry Xbox, but like if
we're not sorry.
If
PlayStation only.
If Xbox is just like, yeah, what's it called? The new Xbox is gonna make you want to sell your soul for it. Look into that.
Like also this, and I got a bone to pick. Matter of fact, I'm glad you brought that up. Call of Duty.
Oh no.
What's up with all these devil demonic Call of Duty skins and gun skins and gun weapons and gun charms and skins, and what's up with when you get Master Prestige, you get a devil horn icon body skin. What's up with all the devil stuff? Make some halos, make some angels, give me some wings, give me some Give me some.
No,
some
because I remember back.
Think it is.
I remember back when we, played BO4, BO3, right? The skins to the guns were cool. You had Ice. That was the first epic skin I got. It was like a animated skin. There was Ice.
On the cooler.
Yeah, it was
I
Ice.
remember that.
There was what's it called? There was the lightning skin. I got that on the Locust. There was like the little flame skin.
Diamond Rainbow.
There was Diamond Rainbow. There was
like even dark matter. Why does that be dark matter? You can't do light matter?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
what's up with the demonic stuff?
Like,
bro?
that's what I'm saying. Like, but I just remember whenever it just, like he said, it just,
everything just randomly turned. Like, it's a trend to be like mean, devilish, demonic. It's a trend now to do spells and like before it wasn't such a big trend. Like when people, people watch Vampire Diaries, people watch Teen Wolf, people watch like bloody animes and all of this stuff. Like it was like a fighting style. It used to be cool with killing and all that, and then it went to something so dark that I don't know when we're gonna come back from it. But I'm not in that mess. So
yeah, my name is Jess.
I'm not in.
And I'm not in that mess.
But like I said, to take away from this, don't go stressed out about every single business corporation that you support. If you see something that you feel
if you see a red flag,
from, right?
If you see a red flag, it doesn't mean that the company is immediately bad. It means
just go look it up.
It means maybe I should look into what this company does, right? Like,
but if you're supporting Liquid Death, you
okay, yeah, that's different.
Come on, bro.
That's the difference. Like for me, right? Apple, right? I don't think Apple's a bad company. I don't think they're devil worshippers or anything like that. I'm not sure, right?
Actually,
the reason why I don't support Apple.
You remember that thing though?
Okay, they did do something cool.
Nah. That's not what I'm talking about. And it's very ironic because I'm just somehow eating an apple. Apple. Eve. The apple is bit on the logo. Conspiracy theory. No, but seriously, there's this conspiracy theory that people think that Apple is demonic because Eve ate the apple. The bit in the apple is the logo of Apple.
Regardless, right?
Say something. At least not make me sound crazy. At least say it sounds. It correlates a little bit.
Okay, that would be an example of something to look into, right? It would be you'd look into
like if you randomly look at it and you
just thought that, or you saw a video and you're just like, maybe I should look into Apple products, right? And he's still buying Apple products.
They're hiding it well.
Big I don't even think you can see it. Big Samsung gang. Big.
This is the thing. If Xbox randomly starts like doing weird ads, saying weird things, telling you to sell your soul more, all this extra stuff, just look into it. You don't need to look in every single business corporation. That's just going to make you stressed out. If you get conviction, if you see a red flag, take some time to look into the things that you're supporting. That's all.
Don't just blindly follow it. Only thing you blindly follow is Jesus.
Amen. Say it again. Only believe in the red words. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for watching. We hope y'all like, comment, subscribe. Stay aligned, stay blessed, and we'll see y'all in the next one.
Next one.
Aight.
Cause I trust in you.